Sometimes the most dangerous people in a lottery winner's life aren't strangers. They're the people sitting at their own dinner table. Because the moment your family finds out you've won millions, something changes. The phone calls start, old debts get remembered, relatives you haven't spoken to in years suddenly love you again. So the 7 winners in this video did the one thing almost nobody has the discipline to do. They won life-changing money and they told no one. Not their friends, not their brothers or sisters. In some cases, not even their own husband or wife. A few of them pulled it off perfectly and disappeared into the life of their dreams. Others got caught and it cost them everything. Stay until number 1 because it's the single biggest secret in the history of the lottery. A person who won more than $1.5 billion, and to this day, nobody on earth knows their name. Number 7, the divorce secret. Back in 1996, a woman named Denise Rossi won $1.3 million in the California lottery. It should have been the happiest moment of her life. Instead, she made one cold, calculated decision. She didn't tell her husband of 25 years a single word about it. Just 11 days after the win, she filed for divorce, determined to walk away with every dollar for herself. Her husband, Thomas, was completely blindsided. He thought their marriage was fine. She went to extraordinary lengths to hide the truth. She opened a secret post office box to receive the checks and asked the lottery office to keep her win confidential. And for 2 years, it worked. Then one day, a letter meant for her landed in Thomas's hands by mistake. It was from a company that helps lottery winners manage lump sum payments. That was the thread that unraveled everything. He took her to court, and when the judge learned she had deliberately hidden the money during their divorce, the ruling was brutal. Under California law, hiding the asset counted as fraud, and the court ordered Denise to hand over 100% of her winnings to her ex-husband. She kept the secret from the one person the law said she couldn't, and it cost her all of it. But the next winner kept his secret in a way you have to see to believe. Number 6, the man in the costume. In 2023, a man in Nanning in southern China won around 10 million yuan, roughly $1.5 million. But when he went to collect the prize, he did something that made the story go viral around the world. He showed up to the lottery office wearing a full bright cartoon mascot costume, head to toe, so that not a single person could see his face. And it was not just the public he was hiding from. According to reports, he did not tell his wife, his children, or anyone close to him. His marriage was already struggling, and he was quietly trying to move the money out of reach before a divorce, so that he would not have to split the fortune. For months, he came home and acted like nothing had happened. But when his wife eventually discovered the truth, she took him straight to court, and Chinese law treats lottery winnings earned during a marriage as shared property. The judge sided with her, and his secret came crashing down. He hid his win from the whole world, but he could not hide it from the person he shared a home with. The next winner kept his secret for a very different and much better reason. Number 5, the quiet cowboy. In 2009, a 23-year-old named Neil Wanless from Mission, South Dakota, won a $232 million Powerball jackpot. Before the win, Neil lived about as modestly as it gets. He collected scrap metal to help pay the bills and was months behind on his property taxes. And when he suddenly became one of the youngest Powerball winners in history, he could have turned into the loud, flashy type overnight. He did the exact opposite. He quietly met with financial planners, and instead of telling the world, he barely told his own relatives right away. He used the money to buy back his family's ranch and pay off his debts. And for months, hardly anyone knew the truth. Locals noticed small things. His truck looked a little newer, his clothes a little cleaner, but nothing dramatic. He didn't hide the money out of greed or fear. He hid it because he didn't want it to change the way the people around him saw him. He protected the win, and just as importantly, he protected his relationships. The next winner protected his identity so completely that he practically erased himself. Number 4, Secret 007. In 2018, a 20-year-old from Port Richey, Florida, named Shane Missler won a $451 million Mega Millions jackpot. And before he claimed a single dollar, he did something remarkably wise for someone his age. He worked with an attorney to set up a company, and he named it Secret 007 LLC. Its entire purpose was to claim the prize and shield his identity as much as Florida law would allow. He took the lump sum, walked away with an estimated $170 million after taxes, released one short written statement, and then he vanished. No interviews, no social media, no verified sightings for years. His protection was so total that scammers began impersonating him online, promising strangers a piece of his fortune, and the real Shane wasn't on a single platform to stop them. He didn't just keep the secret from his family. He kept himself from the entire world. But the next winner had to go to war just to stay hidden. Number 3, the Good Karma Trust. In early 2018, a woman in New Hampshire won a $560 million Powerball jackpot. There was just one problem. New Hampshire law required winners to reveal their identity to the public. She had already signed the back of the ticket as herself, but the thought of her name being announced terrified her because she knew exactly what came next. Every distant cousin, every old acquaintance, every stranger with a sudden emergency would come looking. So she did something almost no one had ever done. She hired lawyers and sued the state, arguing that revealing her name would destroy her safety and her privacy. She said she simply wanted to keep living a normal life, to go shopping and travel and visit relatives, without being treated as a walking ATM. The case dragged on while reporters camped outside, desperate to learn who this mystery millionaire was. In the end, the court sided with her. She was allowed to claim the money anonymously through a trust called the Good Karma Family Trust, and her real name has never been revealed to this day. But the next secret was worth almost 3 times as much, and it detonated inside one family. Number 2, the $1 billion leak. In January of 2023, a man in Maine won a $1.35 billion Mega Millions jackpot, one of the largest prizes in the history of the United States. And he was determined to keep it completely secret, even from his own family. He claimed the money anonymously through a company called Lacoma Island Investments, so the world would see a business name and never a face. The only person he told was the mother of his child, and even she had to sign a non-disclosure agreement before he'd share the truth. That's how carefully he guarded it. But then, according to his own lawsuit, she told his father. He turned around and sued her for breaking the agreement, and once that happened, the secret exploded into public view. His father went to the media, accusing his son of betrayal, claiming he'd been promised a house, a rebuilt business, and $1 million trust fund that never appeared, and saying the money had turned his own son cold and unrecognizable. What started as one of the most private wins in history became a public family war, all because one secret slipped out inside his own family. Which brings us to the biggest secret of them all. Number 1, the winner nobody knows. In October of 2018, a single ticket sold in South Carolina won $1.537 billion, one of the largest lottery prizes ever awarded anywhere on Earth. And then something extraordinary happened. Nothing. The winner waited nearly 5 months before coming forward, claimed the prize quietly through an attorney, gave a portion to charity, and then did the most disciplined thing any lottery winner has ever done. They told the world absolutely nothing. No name, no face, no interview, no photograph. Years have now passed, and not a single person outside that winner's closest circle knows who they are. They didn't just keep the secret from a spouse or from their family. They kept it from all of us. And in exchange for that silence, they got to keep the one thing that almost every public winner loses the moment their name comes out: a completely normal life. So look at the pattern across all 7. The winners who survived and thrived treated their jackpot like a secret to be protected, not a prize to be shown off. The ones who got caught or who trusted the wrong person watched their fortune and their families blow apart. The single greatest skill a lottery winner can have isn't picking numbers, it's knowing how to stay quiet. So here's the real question. If you won a fortune tomorrow, could you actually keep it a secret even from the people you love the most? Tell me in the comments. And if you believe your win is on its way, subscribe to the Jackpot Oracle and start getting ready for it now. Because we believe the universe rewards the ones who are prepared to protect what they're given. See you in the next one.